Hey guys, James here today and welcome back to Let's Build a Big Brother house. It's been quite a while since the last one. I don't know, I just wasn't feeling motivated to jump in here and do anything. But yeah, so a lot of feedback from last time was that a lot of people liked the pink, a lot of people didn't like the pink. The reason I didn't do I can't remember what I said in the last episode. The reason I didn't do purple was that there's actually not a lot of matching purple items. Like that bed there does have a purple variation, but it's really, really dark. So what I did instead was I made the bed white, and I made the curtains purple, and I recolored the walls to purple as well. Because I know like that purple is like it's sort of royal color, and that's what I wanted it to be originally. But there's nothing, I don't know, the purples are not as good as the pinks. Believe me, if you saw the pink Barbie house I built yesterday, there's way more pink items in the game than there are purple. But anyway, we changed up the color scheme a little bit, and I think it looks a bit better. At least I like the look of it. I changed the sofa there to white because, again, the purple couch didn't look good at all. Like, it just did not look good. Anyway, yeah, so just messing around with the rugs, trying to get a bit more purple in there because it's not exactly how I wanted it to be. I keep deleting the room a few times there. But yeah, so this episode, other than sort of making over that bedroom there, we're actually going to jump over to the main living room of this house. After I do a few other changes. I changed the hot tub out to the sort of stone-based one because it was suggested that that fits in with the sort of ancient ruins theme much nicer because it's actually made out of stone, so it kind of looks a little bit better. And I do a little bit of gardening, as you can see here, just putting in a few little fences. I don't know, it's kind of weird. I kind of do bits of the garden here and there every episode or so. Still not done with it at the end of this episode, but we do a fair bit of it. Now, I wanted to do a sunken living room because they tend to have that. At least in the Australian version, they tend to always have like a sunken living space. We go down like a step or something. So I just raised the whole house up on foundation. I don't think I messed anything up. I didn't check too closely, but it seemed to go all right. So then we're just I'm just carving out a little space to lower down. And that will be the main living space down the bottom there. The problem being is because this room is completely on a diagonal, I had to make some spaces for stairs. So I had to carve out a little bit more space there, as you can see, so I could fit in some stairs that go down. And I obviously wanted to do stairs on the other side as well, because otherwise you'd have to walk all the way around. So I carve out another little corner in just a moment's time. So right there, yeah, I'm just putting that in, and I'm sort of just joining that up, looking good. There we go. And so I can just add stairs there. I really, really wish that they would just add diagonal stairs. You know how good that would be? That would make my life so much easier. Anyway, yeah, so that's kind of like the main sitting area there, the sunken area. I was trying to figure out where to put the TV at this point because the wall over there has mirrors on it. So instead, I decided to put like a partition wall just there. While it does block some of the windows, I figured like the windows are so big and they also go around side to side, like on the sides of it. You would have plenty of light in there still. So I thought, okay, let's put a little wall there and we can have this sort of TV in that area. And now that's not a TV for watching things. Obviously those Sims will watch things, but it's like the TV that they use to communicate with the stage, like whoever the host is of the show. Or at least that's what they do here. They have the TV in the lounge room, but only ever turns on when they're communicating with, the host of the show. So that's what that's for, and that's why it's there. And now I was trying to pick out what kind of color scheme I wanted to go for the living room. I wasn't really sure. In the end, I ended up with like reds and white and brick, and I don't know. But I would love feedback on the color scheme of the living room because I wasn't really sure. And also because it is such a massive space as well. And because it is Big Brother, I was like, oh, I could put in like a grand piano or I could put in a computer. Oh, wait, no. Because in Big Brother, they don't have any of that stuff. They basically have sofas and a gym. And that's like Big Brother. That's it. Sofas and a gym. And obviously somewhere to sleep and eat. And that's like it. So I couldn't really do any of the kind of luxury items that would normally fill out kind of rooms like this. So I don't know. If you have any suggestions of what else we could do, that'd be cool. But of course, wait till like the end of this video so you can see it all put together. Oh my God. I am so thirsty right now. Hang on. That's some good water. It is really hot today. It's like 40 degrees Celsius, which is something in Fahrenheit. Let's find out. What is 40 degrees Celsius in Fahrenheit? If Siri could not lag, that'd be great. Wow, you're real slow today. Okay, well, I probably could have Googled it faster than this. She's still saying, what can I help you with? She's not even activated yet. Well, that's disappointing. Let's go to the Google. To the Google. I was going to say to the internet, then I changed it to the Google. All right. You've probably already Googled it by this point, or you already know the conversion. 40C to F. There we go. Let's see. It is... Even the Google's taking some time. 104 Fahrenheit. So there you go. Anyway, yeah. So here I am doing some sofas. We started off with this like minty green color, which I kind of liked, but then it didn't really go with anything else. So I was like, I guess I kind of have to change it. And I was trying to do I really wish there was like a big circular coffee table, but it doesn't exist. I was like, let me use rugs. And then I remembered rugs don't work when you lift them off the ground because they glitch. Well, they don't glitch, but they only render when they're on the ground. So it's a bit upsetting. And then because obviously all the tables are sort of put together like that, they have this little glitch out when you sort of view them at different angles and all that. So I was like, what can I put on the tables? I was going to put some plants on it, but the plants are too tall and cover the TV, which is not ideal. Turns out there's not a lot I could put on the TV, on the coffee table there. But if you do have suggestions, again, please do let me know. Getting out these little decorative things from Spa Day were actually really, really useful just to fill in that wall space there. Just adds a little bit of something. Like it's just something interesting to look at and something that can go there. But yeah, so I do change those coffee tables just to plain white ones in a minute as well. But if you do have any good ideas, the good ideas are always welcome. And make sure to thumb up ideas that you like in the comments so that some really good suggestions will rise to the top, because that's usually how I work my way through the comments in terms of if I'm looking for feedback on things, I'll go with the ones that are, the highest rated, because that makes sense. But if it's just a normal comment, then I read all of them. Because I do, and this is true, I do read all comments. All top level comments, the ones that aren't replies. Like, I only read replies if it's sort of like to one of the top comments, but I always read like all the top comments. I go through everything, just to make sure, because sometimes it can be a really good idea that's kind of lost. But if you do like an idea, it always helps to chuck it up the top, because those are the things I'm more likely to be doing. For example, the top rated comment of the last video was actually to keep the pink room. But the reason I didn't is because even though it was okay, I'm looking at the thumbnail for the last episode, the pink tones don't actually match each other, and that's kind of annoying. So I changed it anyway. So we changed that up, but I did consider it. When I came back into the game, and this is when did I do that? Like a month ago or something, maybe a bit longer now. When I came back into the game, especially after doing a whole pink house, I looked at it. I'm like, yeah, I could probably change that. I could probably fix it a little bit. And then a lot of suggestions about Let's Plays again. Get that every episode. And then someone suggested, personally, I'd say more darker colors like red, green, dark purple, or dark blue. Would fit better, and that's for the bedroom, so that's why we kind of changed it to purple. But again, there wasn't that many purple items, so we kind of used it sparingly anyway. What else do we have in here? And then another comment about Let's Plays. Can you replace the hot tub with a more expensive hot tub? Yeah, that was the comment I was talking about before. That was a good one. And then another comment about Let's Plays, and yeah, anyway, you get it. People want me to do a Big Brother Let's Play. We'll see. We will see. But yeah, so that was my little thought process. At least that's how I go through the comments usually. And I was trying to get these were placing really weirdly against the wall. You can see like they have that weird shadow coming off the wall, which is kind of annoying. But anyway, yeah, I didn't really know what to put there, so I just kind of put like cabinets, and I was gonna put shelves there, but they didn't really join. And then I don't know. I ended up just putting some plants on the wall there. I don't know. I like it. I do like the look of it, but I'm sure that there's something better I could do, or something different I could do. So that's why I really do welcome all of your suggestions. And the brilliance of a Let's Build is that we can change it from episode to episode. That is the brilliance of it. So that'll be something we can fix if need be. But I think I'm very happy with the kitchen right now. I don't think that needs to be changed, because I really, really like that. And the sanctuary, or the separate bedroom that we're working on at the beginning, I really like that. And the sort of little courtyard area for it. I really like those three areas. So I think I'm done with those completely. So we'll move on from them. And it's kind of like the garden is probably the next closest thing to being done, which is not too far off. But that will probably just evolve over time as we add and remove things and all that kind of stuff. And then I think this living room will probably go through a revision, probably next episode or something like that. And then there's so many other rooms we need to work on, of course, but we're making our way through it slowly but surely, and it's going to be beautiful. At least that's the goal there. Got a beautiful double bass painting thing on the wall there. I don't know. It was something to put in that spot. Just a little coffee table underneath the TV, just to fill out the area a little bit. And now I did put a bookcase in here, and I'm pretty sure, I'm pretty sure Big Brother doesn't have bookcases. Like they don't have books, but it looked nice out. Oops, I just hit me knuckles on my desk like this. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they don't have bookcases, but I like the look of it there. But that's the thing, though. That's why this is kind of hard. It's like there's all these items that I could put in, like bookcases, pianos, easels, all this kind of stuff, but they don't really have that stuff. They may have it in like the weekly challenge room, and we can totally do some of that stuff in there. But as for the general house, I don't know. That's why in this area over here, I just did actually just a second seating area, because I was like, what else do I put there? I mean, you guys might have some really, really good ideas, but we've got this big space right here in the living room. It's like, what else do I put there? I'm not sure. I think we've kind of made the living room a little too big. Originally, it was even bigger, so I'm glad we downsized it from then, but it's still pretty damn big. And I didn't really know what to put there, so I kind of just put a couple more sofas, another coffee table, and another rug. And it does fill out the space, but then it's like, are we getting to the point of having too many, are we having too many sofas now? I don't know. But that's why your feedback is so important. But yeah, so the color scheme, you can see what I've done with the room is now gone with a sort of white brick and like dark, like a sort of black on the spa day decorative things. And there's also like the black around the TV. I do like the wall colors, but yeah, no, I don't know. There might be some better ideas. I'm not sure. So do, of course, let me know. That's what I'm saying a lot. Got a couple of those plumb bob paintings. I thought they looked pretty cool. I like those. Those are added in, I guess, the recent update, weren't they? Along with like the tragic clown painting and all that. But now I think I'm pretty much done with the living room. So we're just moving outside to do a little bit more of the space out here. I thought in front of the barbecue, we should probably have like an outdoor dining table, right? So when they want to eat outside, they can. So that's what we're doing right now, is going through and just adding some more paving and getting the beautiful outdoor table from Perfect Patio Stuff, I believe it was. So yeah, just adding that in, getting a bunch of seating, and then I wanted a nice umbrella shade to make it nice and shady, because that's what a shade does. I was trying to find it for a while too. I couldn't remember where to find it. Then I eventually did find it. Eventually. Is it in statues? It is in statues. I don't know why it's in statues. It is though, but there you go. If you're looking for the umbrella shade, it's in statues. I could have, and I probably should have, positioned that more underneath the table. And there I was just looking for different items that I could put up around the place. Just moving into the little corner here, because I don't know, I felt like, more seating was needed in that corner. So that's exactly what I did. But we're coming pretty close to the end here. Again, not a super long episode, but that's because this was like 40 minutes or something of me going around. And I'm glad I'm liking doing Let's Builds in a sped up fashion. This is not as fast as like a house build. This is only like 3 times speed. Whereas a house build is usually like 6 times speed. So it's about half of a house build speed. But it means that we don't have to sit around for years while I furnish a room and then wait till the next episode where I spend another year or so doing it. It means we spend, the same, or I can do the same amount of things in a shorter amount of time, which is good. But anyway, leave your comments and suggestions down below. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. And have an awesome day.